So, okay, I'm gonna haste immediately. Take one step. Still good. Activate flight. Don't blink me away, sir. Excuse me. Don't do that. You know what? Let's Condenser Vein. I think this is enough experience to almost pay for itself. And now we're in the thick of it, so empty the box. What else can we do here? Our elephant's 112 health. The elephant is immune to negative energy, so these clouds are doing nothing there, unfortunately. Yikes. Guess we could go for the apocalypse. Depends on what's waiting for us in here. I'm very concerned. Just don't know what to expect, is the thing. You're not immune to fire, though. That seems like a mistake, friend. Let's bring in our own elephant. And then maybe we'll switch over to our lightning rod. That's not too bad. Hit a few targets at the very least. Okay, making sure that we play this nice and slow here. Worst case scenario, as long as we're cautious, is that we just get pulled out of here before we get the opportunity to grab the good stuff. But that's fine. Okay, even getting hit once by the higher elephants definitely changes my tune a little bit. Oh, we're completely immune to all fire clouds, I think, thanks to our mutation. So actually the elephant's breath might not be an issue, correct? Hello friends. Welcome to the party. I mean, you weren't really invited, so kind of rude to show up, honestly, but hey, it is what it is, and you're here now. So maybe lightning like this. The issue with Apocalypse, I'm just on the cusp of just being like, Apocalypse, just do it, kill them all. But then my brain just immediately fills that in with, then the torrential flood of enemies is going to come out of this gateway here, and I'm going to look like a complete fool for doing so. But it would be nice to potentially just put down some heavy damage on like the shifter and the elephant, right? Even if there is worse to come, wouldn't be in that much different of a boat than where we are now. Let's do it. So we kill off a decent chunk of these buddies. Managed to knock out the rest. Fantastic. Okay. I also technically just need to grab the rune. And then we can get out of here if we so desire. Okay, we do have to clear out enough enemies because they're unfortunately now in our way. But this works. I take? Holy cow. Okay, now we still have to survive. 3d40. I forget exactly, I always remember that first pip of elemental resistance reduces the damage by half. So that means that we take a max of 60 damage. Great. I forget the exact math for multiple pips. I don't know if it halves it again, so it brings it down to like a, 25, maybe even just like a 33%, something like that. Second rune, yeah, third rune actually, surprisingly enough. Managed to get both of our S branches, and we just happened to stumble across this buddy in the nick of time. So that's why we do just have to survive here. I mean, we're really close to gateways. So there's one right here, Safed, but we just opened one out here. The question is, do I even want to try? I could just leave, right? Like activate a teleport, just stay alive for the next few turns. Bada boom, bada bing. There you have it. Can at least kill this dire elephant while I think about it, Even just using one blink to get here, I think pretty much solves our issues. As long as we don't get force lanced, which could happen. The issue is that it's, in some regards, a waste of a blink scroll because we might be able to push our limits here and get out without needing to resort to such tactics. Let's take a second. Take a sip of the drink while we think about this, shall we? Get foam all over my mustache that is in dire need of trimming. My beard in general is just an absolute mess. Will box of butterflies help? The box of beasts is unfortunately inert right now. Oh, I wish it was still the box of butterflies. I miss the box of butterflies. Summon butterfly was such a fun spell. Also, thanks so much is to Command for the follow. I appreciate it. Thanks for dropping on by. But okay. Back into the thick of things here. I don't know why I'm still fighting the old-fashioned way. Let's read a teleport at least. Then we take a couple turns to step around. Okay, we're probably just gonna wait till we're teleported out of here. Whoa. Oh, okay, it was a temporary mutation. I thought that we lost our ability to read scrolls when taking damage as a permanent mutation without me noticing. Scary. Did not like that. Dire mustache turns up on the face 5 levels or so lower than regular mustache. Yes, and it's much fiercer, much more untamed and wild. Okay, exhaustion is not done yet, unfortunately. I was really hoping to be able to draw on power for my next heal. Save some potions. Maybe just a curing will be enough to hold me over for now. Second curing. Maybe should have just honestly gone for the ambrosia. It's not too late to try. Get some extra healing there. Turns out we could have potentially just walked out of here into the portal before the teleport took place, but hey. Managed to make it out. So, holy cow. We ninja'd the Abyss rune after accidentally being sent here. What a wild ride. I mean, we're not out of it yet. We're still very much out of the frying pan and directly in the fire, but still looking a lot better than I otherwise might have expected from this trip. Very thankful for our current set of resistances, doing a whole lot of work for us. And doing a lot more fighting than I expected here. Probably should just do some running around. I kind of want to just get the heck out of here. Especially Wretched Star is such a pain in the rear. Oh, we must have gone berserkitis at some point there. Whoops. And this is why we say that we're never out of it, because holy moly. Oh gosh. Everyone's coming up. The long play of sacrifice and willpower to shortcut Rune 3 was a success. The little plan comes together. Yes, completely calculated. It was a big brain bold move on our part that worked out flawlessly. Beautifully achieved here. And now to just finish it off, was there... Oh, there was a gateway down. Dang it, I was not paying attention. I should not have plunged deeper into the abyss. Oh, even worse when you toss yourself out of the frying pan into the fire, then you're like, you know what, this isn't hot enough. I'm actually going to go for the coals instead. Brilliant move on my part. Not paying attention. I just saw the mists of a gateway opening up and got very excited. Ooh, Silent Spectre or something. Fortunately, not a big deal on this character. But definitely can be frightening in their own right. Let's force you buddies into a little bit of a choke point, shall we? Jeez Louise. Never a dull moment. Let's definitely not walk towards you. Gateway me out, please. Beam me up. Any day now. Beam me up. Okay, pull me to a different region of the abyss. That's not great, but is that a gateway leading out? It is. Okay, let's see here. 19 damage and chaos effects. We need those gates. We finally got there. We got there. Now we just have to survive long enough to make our way through it. Only 31 health. You know what? We're going loud. Wait, are you resistant to stuff? You're not. You absolute fools. Get blasted. And again, get blasted maybe? Potentially should try and, you know what, let's draw out power. Then I can drag 2 of you back with me. Then I need to kill this wizard before they send me back. Please, I don't want to go back, even though it was easy, and honestly it wouldn't be a problem if you did. Still would prefer not. Oh, and now we get marked. Wow, what stellar timing. Working out fantastic here. In fact, let's just keep exploring, shall we? Might as well finish the floor. The game wants us to run into issues so much, it can have its dang issues. But okie dokie. Wild turn of events here. I think I'll push it for one more floor, still within my reasonable limits. I mean, sure, we tried to do something fairly stupid in even attempting to go for that rune. It worked out. We got really lucky in terms of which rune vault we got. Nothing too scary showed up, just a couple of draconian shifters. Dire elephants, though, weren't too shabby, weren't too bad of a matchup for us here. But, it's definitely getting closer and closer. The longer we go here, I'm sure I'll eventually push too far if I let myself. So let's do a couple more vault floors, maybe just this one, and then we'll be heading off for the night and we'll have to finish this run next week. Are we mutated? I don't think anything permanent here. No, this all looks normal from our sacrifices. I don't know, there's a lot going on this screen, obviously. A bit of a mess, but fortunately, we didn't see too many permanent mutators. In fact, the last time we did was the Nekoxex that were summoned by some of our friends rather than natural spawning like they do in the Abyss. Dang, Bogarts are definitely a little bit of a pain in the rear here. How many? Wow, we only got 14 javelins, 9 silver, 5 normal. Went through all of Shoals, only got 14 javelins. I visited Shoals and all I got was a dang javelin. Interesting. Well, we definitely still want to try and blast the ever-living heck out of these Bogarts, because otherwise these spawns are going to be a nightmare to deal with. I think, was this last charge? Oh no, we had one more after that. Nice. And is anyone else coming? Is there no one else? No, looks like we're good, even with the marked status. The rest of the floor is just chilling, apparently. Ah, hello. That's quite the little vault. Looks pretty neat. Not what we're looking for at the very least, though. Fantastic. We probably will ignore the enchant armor for now. That's, I guess, still the one thing that we're missing in this run. Is the next generation of armor. And let's do a test here. This is definitely a fight that we could just go through the old-fashioned way, but I want to see if this is enough to replenish our drain. Decent number of Orc Knights. The rest of these aren't going to contribute much experience to the repair. Let's try it out. Should kill everyone. Pretty dang close. And see, no, that was not quite enough. So we do need stronger monsters, which definitely makes sense. It's a good, quick temperature taken, though, to see exactly what we need to be dealing with to get the infinite apocalypse glitch. You know what? Let's immediately blast. We'd be fine going to the Abyss again, but I'd prefer not to. We went there for our last vacation. I like to keep it fresh, you know? Keep life interesting. Find a new vacation spot. As we continue on here, a bunch of enemies that are actually resistant to electricity. Not every day you see that for sure. Oh, geez. And they do a lot more damage than I expected, too. Let me draw out power real quick. Excuse me. That was these sons of guns with, like, the splinter? Yeah, metal splinters. Oof. Still hits like a truck for sure. It's not enough to take down this Demonspawn. What can I say? We're just built different. Oh my gosh, and there's so many wizards hanging out. I mean, we've at least determined that they're not too much of a threat, but geez, come on. Doesn't mean every fight has to have one involved. Again, it'd just be more of an inconvenience than anything, even in the worst case scenario, right? I'm sure that's worst case scenario. There's no way it could be even worse than that or anything. Stab ya, stab ya, get out of here. Fantastic. Definitely one of the more tab-heavy builds, which is a huge compliment to the run. Very much happy to have some of the stress alleviated, though I immediately take more damage than I'd like as I say it. So we need more defensive capabilities still, but offensively, we are absolutely slaying it in this dungeon right now. Things are looking real nice. So let's pop down one final floor here. Hope for some good consumables, like these summoning scrolls definitely are huge. Fantastic. Please don't banish me, sir. Thank you. Same to you. Thank you for honoring my request. I very much appreciate it. You're a great wizard, and I'm sorry you have to die. Get rid of Convokers right away, and fantastic. Ooh, and this gets us to a maxed out Demon Trident, finally. Fantastic. This is something where I feel like we just have to get lucky not to take too much damage as we fight through. But, I mean, we definitely are so far, so that's nice. And I wanted to put armor back on. Fighting, I might even train some more. Might as well keep it going into the high levels. Evocations, in a similar sense. Just keep getting some little advantages. In fact, let's focus armor. I'm tempted to leave throwing, fighting, and evocations, just training for the rest of the time, essentially. Oops, let's try that again. There we go. Fantastic. Hi, what sacrifices did we make for the Rue? So, okay, well, we'll check on it in the official screen in a second. Let's see how my memory is feeling on these. So we sacrificed Nimbleness, losing our dodging. We made one magical essence sacrifice for magic points, losing 10% of that. We made another one for 3 skills, and it was Poison Magic, Transmutation, Translocation. We also sacrificed Stealth. There we go. Oh man, I should really know these. It's on the tip of my brain. Okay, instead of stalling out for too long though, let's just pop into it and take a look. What did I miss out? Oh, Weak-Willed, of course! We sacrificed skill, and we sacrificed our willpower, and an eye, so those are all of them. We managed to make our way through. So all in all, a pretty nice set of sacrifices. We got really lucky. We didn't have to reject them at all. Like the eye, we kind of did for fun, when we otherwise might have refused that sacrifice and looked for something slightly better. But it ended up working out. And we had to go for the pirate Demonspawn here. Okay, but let's be a little bit cautious and careful as I am near death and marked. I guess I'm not that near to death, but oh, it is a fine line between marked and low, medium to low health, and next to dead. So let's just get the heck out of there, shall we? No need to be overtly risky. You can even try and bring this son of a gun upstairs instead. Fantastic. Is it okay to go without transmutation? All your best runs were necroforms. For a longer run, I'd definitely be a little more wary of it, especially since I'm a huge fan of statue form is my go-to. Any 15 rune run pretty much not has to have statue form, but I would very much like it to have statue form. But for 3 rune, this character is going to be very much just melee focused, melee throwing and evocables, and we should be in a good spot moving forward. And fine and dandy without transmutations. At least that's the plan. That's the hope. But we have a little bit more run to go yet, of course. Ooh, enchant weapon scrolls can now go on to our backup trident. So why the heck not? Normally I'd like to run away and find a place with less walls to face those lightning boys, ice boys, I guess, the preservers or something, right? Also get me back to my stairs, please. Second I get marked. I go from the bravest dungeon crawler in the world to the biggest coward you'll ever darn did see. Okay, we gotta be slightly careful with the warden, but we should be able to take them out. Okay. Wait, he's not gonna block the stairs. Or they're not gonna block the stairs, I should say. Can't tell under the armor. Huh, well, I'll take it. Let's never go down there again, though. That's scary. Instead, find a new place to go down. Fantastic. Ah, hello, friends. I see you've all found me again. Okay. Let's kill the Convoker, nice and quick. Beautiful. And then honestly, the rest of these buddies can just get absolutely destroyed. Fantastic. And with that, Vaults 3 is looking to be just about cleared. I spoke too soon. Please let me out of this. Please stop this madness. Okay. So, we're still a little bit drained, but I'm going to immediately Apocalypse because I just need to kill that Ogre Mage before anything horrible happens. Dragon is then slowed. Oh, and can't open doors, right? I always forget because I would argue that I think dragons should be able to open doors. They're relatively intelligent, at least in most mythologies. But hey, I'll take it. I'm definitely not complaining. Don't want to come across that way. If the game's listening, we are nothing but grateful and appreciative for everything you've done and everything that you've allowed us to do to make it this far. Okay. Slow it down just a wee bit here. I forget what your gimmick is. It's not also enemies or walls beside you, right? Oh, no, we have to be adjacent to them and they can't call down the thunder. Perfect. I knew there was some little trick to the trade there. You know what? Going for undodgeable blasts instead. Fantastic. Dragons are intelligent enough to open doors, but are famously too polite to open someone else's door. Okay, that solves the mystery. You know, I've been mulling this over and debating it for years and years, decades even, of my DCSS experiences, and I never could come to a satisfactory conclusion. But of course, what self-respecting dragon would be so bold as to open another adventurer's door? Unheard of. That's fantastic. And hey, when it comes to screwing yourself over in your best attempts to be polite, I have got nothing but respect for that. As a Canadian, I can definitely respect the hustle there. Alright, just about through with the floor here. I also kind of glossed over whenever we got the last upgrade to our ignitable blood. Again, there's probably a better conjugation and a better way to phrase that, but our blood ignition technique, when we got the level 3, it definitely has made a huge difference because we're outputting so much damage to everybody as they're just stuck in flame clouds on their way over. It's been going pretty fantastic in that regard for sure. And it's nice because it kind of just chugs along the background. And it works both when we get hit and when we output damage onto enemies, so hey, that's pretty much a win-win right there, right? Okie dokie. Just on the cusp now. Am I too drained? Will I get this character killed in a stupid fashion if I go for 5 more minutes? Nah, definitely not. I don't see how it could be. Oh, there is a desolation here. Oh, and my last couple journeys through a desolation have been absolute nightmares. Oh, that's rough. Oh, am I strong enough to say no? I don't think I am. I have a problem. I guess Apocalypse could hopefully wipe the screen once we start drawing all the attention. So we just need to make some noise, call in all the troops. Apocalypse now. Everybody be dead. Prophet? Maybe? Oh, let's go for it. Please somebody wander by and let me start this while I'm standing on top of my exit strategy. Please. That'd be nice. No? Where's everyone hanging out today? You, sir, come this way. You were supposed to bring friends? 1 saltling. That's a friend. 2 friends? I mean, if they all just want to come one at a time, that's probably a better way of clearing the area here. Ah, there we go. Never mind. I spoke too soon, of course. Full of noise. Right, I think part of it is that I'm telling myself I want to cause all the attention and bring everybody over this way for the single best apocalypse you ain't ever did see. But I do think I'm lying to myself. I think I'd rather play safe, have to only fight a couple at a time. That'd be nice. Ah, here we go. Here's where it starts at the very least. So you, friend, you're immune to like everything, right? Perfect. Crystal Bolt hits relatively hard here. Let's box a beast, bring in a friend. That Convoker, I probably should have gotten rid of sooner. Oh, that makes a lot of noise, what I was about to do there. Let's go Acid Wand. Let's go Acid Wand? Let's go Acid Wand one more time, because it also hits the Crystal Golem here nicely. Fantastic. And then the Warlock, definitely gonna get that there next. Okay. Think we're good to keep pushing a little bit here. Wait, are these all summons from you, friend? Oh, they are. Interesting. Can I kill you in 1 turn before the Convoker pops off and the Guardian Serpent ruins my entire existence? 75 health is not a lot. Very resistant to cold, so that's too bad. That's kind of what I was hoping on resorting to. So it's gonna be lightning or more acid. Because acid is, yeah, 40-13, that's pretty solid. 50% chance to hit, never didn't have it. Beautiful. Then hide me away in this corner here while I heal up. Fantastic. What kind of shield? Resistance? Oh my gosh, that is wonderful. Please look good with my outfit. Hey, okay, we could still use some red. I appreciate that. Positive energy, we're definitely lacking. Our inventory's way too full. I should have dropped some stuff before we came in here. Whoops. That's fine. Salt is called White Death in Russia for a reason. Oh yes, I've definitely lost many a character to the great all-consuming power of salt. And I can respect the power of salt, because as somebody who is absolutely and horribly addicted to salt in my diet, got nothing but the utmost respect for the true power of salt. And there we go. That's what I was waiting for. Gosh darn Guardian Serpents. Okie dokie. Injury Bond. Resonance Strike. Is this more powerful when I'm next to structures? Okay, I'm not near a structure, so no issues there, which is solid. Box of Beast is still not up, so it's a good little litmus test of exactly how long it takes to get back into shape in that regard. Also, unintentionally made a good choice there by going for the living target first, because they're the only one with blood to spill, and of course, that's just how we get the ball rolling here. As soon as we spill some blood, let the fires cleanse them, you know? Beautiful. If you two could please just walk this way, I'd much rather fight you up here. Much more manageable, fantastic stuff. Ooh, some more rune stuff. The Hood of the Assassin. I mean, not really going to be using it for its intended purpose. We have absolutely no ability to be stealthy whatsoever, so stabs, not going to happen. But it's technically one more AC than our current helmet. And let's see how she looks. Haven't gotten the Hood of the Assassin in a long time. Okay, it's a cool purple scarf. Matches our trident here. I can respect that. Got a bit of a cohesive look going on here. Absolutely love it. Detection might be a bit more of a pain in the rear than actually useful, but that's fine. Oh, and we still get incredible stabs from all the status effects that Rue and our Black Mark mutation apply on our enemies. That's wild. Okay, you friend, stop that. 49 health. My fastest way of killing you. Besides, obviously, just apocalypsing, burning the whole place to the ground. Might as well save that for the future. How much damage does this do if we blast you? It's not bad, but I'm worried that the convocation is going to get off. No, we do kill them. Holy cow. Okay, sick. Be still, my heavy winds. All that's gone. Press tab a little bit slower here as I start to wear down to half health. But it ain't no thing. Perfect. Then we can hide back in our lovely little corner. This desolation is reminding me of why I used to not be scared of the desolations. So my last couple have been absolute nightmare zones of just constant panic and have no idea if we're going to make it out alive. And yet, here we are, with a much more straightforward, at least. It's not necessarily a free win or anything by any stretch of the imagination, but it's definitely more straightforward than I'm used to. I'm going to immediately apocalypse now. I don't want none of that smoke. We do create more noise than we have been. Ooh, that's interesting. We may have learned a mistake. Don't do salt, it's not worth it. Right, that's where I've been as of late. I've definitely transitioned over to thinking it's an absolute nightmare down this way and hating the mere thought of trying to work it out. But then all it takes is one run like this where I'm thinking to myself, oh, do you know what? I think we could be okay. This isn't too bad. All right, we're exhausted. Let's go curing instead. Another guardian serpent. Hello, friend. But yeah, all it takes is one salt like this where it's actually going reasonably well and I'm not at all concerned. And I start thinking foolish things to myself, like, why don't I always do salt? It's free treasure. Why wouldn't I do this every time? Have to remember the bad times as well as the good in order to appreciate just how terrifying this place can truly be. Playing literally soup game without salt? What the heck am I even thinking? When you put it like that. Okie dokie. Still managing to tab our way through a bunch of fights even when we should maybe be paying slightly closer attention. I am concerned at the very least that we're moving too quickly here for sure. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay, Convoker's gotta go. Then you've gotta go. Saltling should be okay. What? You do like Magma Bolt? 45 damage? I can dig it. That we can deal with. Okie dokie. And onwards we go. We should be just about done the area. Maybe one more treasure vault. I mean, if I was still looking for a demon blade, be a welcome sight for sore eyes. You son of a gun. What was that? Was that agony? How dare you? After all I did for you, friend, let's blast you with lightning. Ah, hello, Ragged Hierophant. Let's move away from the structure so that you're not slapping us for extra damages. Right. No raw charges, that makes sense. Hum-de-dum. You know what, let's go for the draw out power just to get ourselves a bit of a heal. There we go. Less concerning. In a much better spot for finishing off the fight. Fantastic. Amulet of Ashinzari's Fury. Interesting. The Ring of Himawashi. Positive energy, willpower, and intelligence. Don't mind if I do. What would I like to get rid of? Positive energy on its own or willpower. No matter what, I don't think our willpower is ever going to be looking okay. Unless we get a multiple willpower pip artifact somewhere along the line here. So let's drop you for now. Let's exchange that out. The amulet we also do want to pick up, I think, because we have had a serious lack of corrosion resistance throughout this entire thing. I guess that doesn't matter too much. We're not doing slime most likely. So we're already past our third rune and looking pretty solid. Huh, when I put it that way, maybe I don't need you. Let's leave you alone for now. And there we go. Yeah, much better desolation than I'm used to. Fantastic stuff. Then just a little bit more vaults to finish. Try not to do anything too silly and get ourselves killed in a stupid way. That would be nice. And get a few more mutations sorted. That would also be pretty sweet. Know what's in store for our future. I need all of you to line up. Oh my gosh, just like that. In a beautiful queue. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And then we are just gonna blast you a few times. I don't want to use too many acid charges, but I was really hoping to kill that Convoker. Beautiful, there we go. And yeah, we want to save some acid charges for Orbs of Fire, maybe any other scary critters that we find in the depths of Zot, of course. But not too shabby here. Convoker, get out of here. How dare you even try? Even thinking of it. Disgusting. Ah, okay. We've been breezing through too much here. It's about time the game threw a check at us. By season, of course. So Abjuration makes Phantom Mirroring a little less effective against you. Summoned Hydras aren't necessarily a huge deal with our current defensive abilities. Come on, let's Foul Flood you so you can't speak. Then let's Phantom Mirror you so you got your worst enemy to deal with. Turn you into a Storm Dragon rightfully soon. Okay, we're making a lot of noise here. Dang, she's pretty close to dead. But that just makes her that much more desperate. 91% chance to hit with acid. Please and thank you. Beautiful. Then we just have to finish you off. Find a corner to hide in real quick to heal. Beautiful. Just close that door just in time. Oh my gosh, the hordes are apparently adventuring, marauding about just beyond our four walls here. Not too bad, only -4 corrosion. Can keep tabbing through that, no problem, I feel. Does seem to be the case in the end. Fantastic. Let's get next to you so you're not calling down the lightning. Please don't banish me. It would be a real pain in the rear. Okay, I guess that's fine. We'll just wander about a bit, have some fun, act like we've been here before. Fortunately, because we have the rune in our possession, it will be a lot quicker to find a gateway out. There we go. Fantastic stuff. Pass through that gate immediately. Perfect. And let's finish this off, shall we? Now, those metal splinters we saw wreak havoc on us in the past, so we definitely got a bit luckier this time around. Interesting. Oh, and so much magic mapping this game. I've been using them pretty prolifically, and I still have a stack of 7? Holy moly. Wizard is invisible, but has to go. Dang it. This is why. Oh, and I'm marked. That's not great. I came into the abyss already pre-marked. Jeez Louise. Fortunately, it's just Abyss 2, so this isn't too bad in terms of monster makeup here. I need to please get the star. Oh my gosh, okay. This is quite the crowd. This is why we don't want to be marked in the abyss. You know what, let's pop through here so only one of you's hitting me. That seems like a smart play. Stop that. I said stop that. There we go. Fantastic. Oh my gosh, it's never over. Wait, how did I... Oh, I thought my health went up a bunch, but it's because we gained 2 stacks of frailty, so we actually just lost a lot of max health. That makes more sense. Back on the road we go. And another gateway out. Please, wizards, just stop. It's honestly just embarrassing for you now. You keep trying to banish me, and I keep walking away with not a scratch on me. It's a bad look for you, honestly, and I'm looking out for you. I'm trying to be helpful. I'm trying to be a good friend. Yeah, nice. They listen to me. Beautiful. Well, inventory management. Why you gotta trouble me so? I guess we go this direction? That's okay. We have a willpower positive energy ring combo that we can always swap to if need be, anywho. All of y'all just need to stop that. No. Bad monsters. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, that wizard is still alive too. Stop it. There we go. Maybe they're dead now. There's a crystal golem in here. Oh, and they're mited. That's kind of scary. Turns out to be okay, fortunately enough, but hey, it was scary enough to at least think about the horrifying nature. And that might be the last time we get marked on this level, because I feel like we've attracted the whole crowd. If anybody's not here yet, they've missed out. Party's over. Show's done. And it does seem to be that. You think the wizards believe I'm my previous Demonspawn and are trying to be helpful and send you home to bed for sleep because they're hearing you say you're tired? Oh, now I feel bad. Now I'm just rude for dissing them. I should have thought about it. Again, there's always the positive spin. Making assumptions just makes an ass out of you and me. But, you know what, that's a good reminder for the sign-off here. Oh, let's get one final stretch in. But holy moly, this run went pretty well. Pretty happy so far. From buddies to bad monsters, how far have we fallen? Exactly, I've let it get to my head. They're not my buddies anymore. I'm not assuming that they're just trying to help me out. What have I become? What kind of a monster would look down on these poor denizens of the dungeon that have for the longest time been our friends and mainstays? Shameful, shameful. But all in all, had a fantastic run today. It was really nice to get back-to-back strong demon spawns, because it was such an unfortunate mistake that led us to losing poor demon spawn. But Matt Damon here doing pretty well, really enjoying trying out Rue. In general, the last couple of deity suggestions I've gone from chat that have been ones that I've been more unfamiliar with, Wuji on console being the other one. It's been really eye-opening and a whole lot of fun to try them out and experiment around. Even trying out Xin a while back was a good bit of fun to do something new and exciting in the game here. Always appreciate that, and yeah, really enjoyed it. In fact, this entire run was kind of a as mentioned at the start, an amalgamation of pulled together from a bunch of different chatter suggestions. So that's awesome. Time to also get polytheist. Well, I'm getting great player. Exactly. Awesome stream. It was really fun to catch it live and contribute. Yeah, no, very much happy you could make it here. Thank you to everyone who came out to support. Whether you're chatting along with us here or if you're just lurking in the background, I definitely very much appreciate it and enjoy doing this in general. There we go. That's a way to finish that thought. Also, of course, if you're watching this later on YouTube, I very much appreciate each and every one of you out that way too. It's nice to be able to work both angles a little bit and have a lot of people who see us through the YouTube videos come this way to Twitch and have some fun live here, chatting along with us. It's always a good time. But yeah, we will be taking a break for the end here. Managing to get 3 runes. I was going to get 2 runes and then just like kind of pitter patter about the dungeon a bit, but Accidental Abyss, what are you going to say about that? Sometimes these things just kind of work out and pretty happy about it. So next time around, we'll just be clearing through the last part of the game. And if all goes according to plan, if we don't run into the worst situation, the worst outcome next week, then it looks like we may even get on to the next species, is it Genie? I've been really excited for Genie. I think it's Genie next. So that could be a lot of fun, and we might be able to start that off next stream, depending on how slow we go through the last part of the game, how long it takes us, of course. Always have to keep that in mind. But it should be a lot of fun, and looking forward to it. And whoever else can make it out that way, I very much appreciate it. But, of course, before we head out here on the Twitch side of things, let's take a quick peek as to who is live at the moment, because we'll definitely shoot a raid out there. Keep the love spreading here on Twitch. And at the moment, it does look like the only person on my feed who is live is Arcalena, and they're currently playing some Bloodborne. So definitely highly recommend sticking around. They usually do Hades speedruns, but that actually does kind of translate decently into Bloodborne. You have good reflexes for the dodges and stuff. I think I've also seen them play a decent amount of Dark Souls, so I think they've got a decent amount of experience under their belt in that type of game. Highly recommend sticking around, checking them out. Always appreciate being able to share support throughout the rest of the lovely website here. But of course, thanks again to everyone for watching. I appreciate it so much. Had such a great run of things today, and very much looking forward to the next couple of streams here. Whether that be this coming up Wednesday, where we're going to be jumping into some more Super Auto Pets. I just bought the second pack for that game, so I'm excited to explore some new animals, try out some new things, maybe even find some new strategies, some new favorite strategies, that is, and have some fun. And of course, next Sunday, we'll be right back into the thick of things here, hopefully finishing off this run with Matt Damon, if we're lucky, and trudging on into the next species with Genie. It should be a lot of fun, and very excited for that once more. But of course, regardless of all that, I do hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. And I definitely hope to see you sometime in the future. I'll see you soon. Thanks.